welcome to another edition of the Sports Podcast. We're here tonight for senior night as the Lady Mustangs women's soccer team takes on the visiting Apex Friendship Patriots. Should be a good one tonight. I'm Adam Ryland, joined by...
I'm Braden Maxwell.
And I'm Hunter Holmes.
Should definitely be a good one tonight as senior night, so definitely a lot more seniors than usual in the lineup for the Mustangs, and then Middle Creek's fighting for its playoff lies. Well, Friendship wants to try to play spoiler for senior night and Middle Creek making the playoffs.
Yeah, two strong teams coming at it here. Friendship in the conference, only 1-7. They'll want to try and turn that around here with the win. Maybe they can. We'll see.
Nothing like getting the ball rolling, like knocking a team out of the playoffs, or
exactly.
I guess knocking them out of a chance to get into the playoffs. Not necessarily because it hasn't started yet.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be too early.
Exactly. The battle for the playoff spot starts at the first whistle of the first game, and it goes all the way right until the end, until hopefully you can get to the final.
Yeah, if the playoffs were to start today, Middle Creek would probably be on the outside looking in, as they're fourth in the conference with their max preps rankings being 97 in the state. That's kind of low for a team that's fourth. So for them, they would preferably want to finish third and then automatically get in, or have a much better chance if they finish third than as if they finish fourth.
And the kickoff goes back, and we're underway here at Middle Creek. Middle Creek kicking it off against Apex Friendship.
Should be a good one tonight, as Middle Creek is led by freshman goalie Sam Curtis, who's led them all year and has had a really good year in the as keeper.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to see a freshman stepping into such a big role as goalkeeper is. And let's hope that she can deal with the pressure here today in a big game.
As should be definitely a good one for the see if the Mustangs can get on the board early for their seniors, or if
here's the captain
can get a couple senior goals today.
And the captain, Amanda Sales, just losing it out there on the wing.
And interesting enough, the senior with the most points for the team is second overall is Avery Sweet with 15 points, as Bethany Saha has 19 points on the year with 8 goals and 3 assists. Well, Avery Sweet is has 15 points with 4 goals and 7 assists. So Sweet leads the team in assists, but is tied for third in goals.
Friendship are going to pick up a foul here, and it's in a good position to try and whip this one into the box. We'll see how their aerial ability is here attacking the goal. Middle Creek will want to get this one out fast.
Yeah, nothing like an early score to get you some confidence in the game, especially when you struggled all year. Nothing like getting an early goal and then putting the pressure on the other team.
That's a great delivery there if they can get ahead on it.
And
falls.
As Emmeline Fleming just barely misses it. Just barely misses the header.
Out on the right wing here. It's a good cross, but it'll be out. It looks like a corner kick. It is.
So just knocked out by looks like Bethany Saha there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, strong attacking start from Apex Friendship so far. They want to try and produce something here. This is going to be their second chance at getting it into the box.
Yeah, aggressive play by both teams to start off the game.
Actually, no, that was Rachel Spiker who knocked it out for the Mustangs.
Headed to the outside. Take it down outside the box.
Good job there by Lexi Noel of clearing it out of the box and forcing Friendship to spread out more instead of clumping together, kind of spreading it out to give everybody more of an idea where the ball's going to be.
Yeah, and Friendship had an excellent little play set up there. They had 3 players, namely Isabella Losavio, outside the box to try and collect. We call that collecting the trash. Whenever the ball is played to the outside of the 18, you can always have someone there ready to put it back in or put a shot in.
As Friendship looks to advance the ball up some more with the throw-in.
There's Polito back into the middle, and it's going to be a foul.
I believe that's going to be on Saha there, I believe.
Yeah. Looks like another right-footed delivery into the box.
Definitely clumping up. Looks like, just from our vantage point, it looks like both teams are kind of similar in terms of size, kind of height.
Definitely. It's going to make some good battles. Here's Polito. Could get on the end of this.
As Warren there for the Patriots just gets ahead on it, but it goes the opposite way. It goes the opposite and kind of goes not in towards the goal, goes out away from the goal. So that's not what Friendship wants to see. So that's going to be out for a corner kick.
Another good attempt to put it into the box. We'll be looking for that 6-yard area.
As cleared somewhat by Noel, and then Saha clears it down past midfield, so it's going to be
Here's
corralled
Amy
by
Gagno.
Gagno there for the Patriots. As Noel's Saha with the quick throw with Noel with a quick throw in there.
Yeah,
No correction, sweet.
It's a quick start there from Middle Creek. They want to try and get into the opposition's half and into the attacking third. That's really been their biggest thing so far for the past 5 minutes. As Friendship has been all over their attacking or their defensive third.
Mm-hmm. As a nice pass there by nice. That's
A good clearance up the field. It's going to be
Maddie Hayes there. Just kind of put it in an extra gear with that great pass before she got knocked down, but nobody was on the other end of the pass.
It's a good play here in the middle. A bit mixed up. They play it outside, but it's going to be intercepted here.
As Hayes comes back up with it, but it's knocked away. Doyen had it for a second, but now Doppler has it. As Doyen's battling, but is knocked down. Sales comes up with it for Evington comes up with it for the Mustangs.
And Alex Dompier of Apex Friendship is a deadly striker. Already has quite a few goals this season. Be looking for some more here. I believe it was her who scored Apex Friendship's season opener. She got to brace that game.
It's gonna, despite Apex Friendship being in the Middle Creek's third for pretty much the whole game, freshman goalkeeper Sam Curtis is not had to do much. I mean, correction, Sarah Curtis. It's not had to do much, really.
She'll collect that through ball there, though.
For the most part until then, she really hasn't had to do much, despite Friendship being in the half. Her defense has done a good job of not allowing Friendship to get a shot off that she had to make an effort for it to stop.
Definitely agree. Her defense is doing their job in front of them. Midfielders are getting back for those plays where they're putting it into the box, and that's what you want to see as a goalkeeper. Now Middle Creek with the chance to put it in with a long throw. Play to the outside. There's a shot on from Middle Creek, but it'll just be off target there, and it's going to be a goal kick.
That was a shot.
Yeah, Bailey Benevento to kick it up the field.
Shot was wide there by Saha there for the Mustangs.
And that's what you need to try and get started in a game, is you just need a shot. You know, once you usually get that first shot, things will start clicking for you. It doesn't matter if it's on or off target, really. As long as you get into a good position, you might as well take that shot.
Yeah, because we see early in the game, Apex Friendship is controlling the game, has more of the possession and more of the control of the game throughout the start. It's good to see Middle Creek on this side of the half.
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, Middle Creek right now and a little bit earlier has had a few, one has been able to advance it up field real quick, but for the Apex's Friendship's been able to recover real quick.
Here's Doyen with a good Cruyff turn to get away from her man.
Yeah,
good stuff from Lily Fox.
As that's going to be almost stolen away by Hayes there. I saw her.
Oh, excellent
some
creative
pressure.
pass.
As Sales clears it away, right back at the midfield, and Wasavio comes down with corrals it for the Patriots.
It's a good play here from Apex Friendship on the outside of the 18. You
Sales
see them.
clears it again.
Here's Polito. Back
Doyen had
outside.
Now Spiker battled for it, and they're going to call it a. I was going to say it was out on
Friendship's
Spiker,
throw-in,
so it's
yeah.
going to be a deep throw in there for Friendship.
Let's see. Will they play a long throw in? It doesn't look like they're setting up for that. No, it'll be short.
Over the head of
It was a good
Sweet
find.
there.
Yeah, it was a good find. Fox just couldn't bring it down with enough control. Here's Fox again, though. Breaks free. You see, Lily Fox has really been dominating the midfield here today. She's played both balls into the box and has been an absolute presence in the midfield for Friendship.
As a goalkeeper there for the Patriots was able to corral that. Ellie Jackson, I believe, is the keeper there for the Mustangs.
It's a good ball in, but it'll be an easy save for the goalkeeper,
Easy save
Sarah
there
Curtis.
Easy save there for Curtis.
And
He's
she was
been
in-
very good this year.
She elects to place this one onto the ground. It's a good distribution up the field. Just needs her teammates to get on the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Another good ball, but Curtis will come out of her box to clear it.
She clears it and almost went to there. Love there. Spiker battles with it. Curtis comes all the way out of the box to clear it, and
She looks to be limping back. She
she
might have
almost-
taken a cleat there. That's
not-
fine.
that's not what you want to see for the if you're the Mustangs, especially how good she's been this year.
Definitely not.
Which
the
Middle
defen-
Creek actually does not have a another goalkeeper listed on their roster.
Yeah, it looks like they are sort of, if you're just looking at their bench there. No one seems suited up to go in if she does get injured. And now Middle Creek can maybe counterattack here. They'll have to speed things up.
As Hayes tries to play a through ball over to Noelle, as Noelle is just hurrying to it. Hayes comes back up with it, but she tries to play another through ball, but there's she tries to cross it there, but there's nobody home for the Mustangs, so it'll be friendship ball.
Yeah, I think they just need to stay a bit calm on the ball and look for your options instead of just putting it anywhere.
Sweet comes up with it, clears it to Noelle.
Excellent touch
Noelle
there.
kind of and Saha, but kind of got bumped together there, so Middle Creek's not able to hang on to it as Sweet comes up with it.
Good bit of
She's,
skill there.
Looking around, gets it over to Love. Love has it knocked away from her. Evington judges the ball there. Well, Evington gets away with it. She clears it upfield to Noelle.
Excellent pass from Lindsay Elvington.
Noelle looks to clear it. Noelle clears it over to Asante. Back over to Hayes for the Mustangs. Hayes
Friendship really
tries
playing
to gain possession there by running through it.
If you're Apex Friendship right now, what you're thinking is, honestly, you'll go and you'll play the entire game like this. You know, they're dominating possession. Middle Creek have had a bit of possession, but it's been kind of squandered whenever they get into the second half.
Yeah.
Friendship really just need to work on their final third balls, it looks like.
Over the last couple minutes or so, Middle Creek seems to be pressing a lot more, which is resulting in a lot more kind of loose balls.
Yeah, and Middle Creek has, especially in the men's season, played more of a high press style instead of a man coverage or a zonal coverage. Just press the ball at all options, and I'm not sure if that's going to work here against a through ball site team, but is Friendship in?
Nope, it's going to be misheaded by there.
It stays in bounds, stays in play. It could be a
Fleming.
foul. No, says the referee, and the ball will be clear.
Yeah, Fleming mishandled it, and it was cleared away by Sales. Good job there on the Mustangs of staying home, playing through the whistle, as you always hear in like whistle sports. Keep playing until you hear a whistle. As like you said, that looked like it could have easily been a foul, but credit there the Mustangs of playing through it and not waiting, not assuming so, and that resulted in probably probably prevented a good shot there by Apex Friendship.
Yeah, definitely. Now Friendship get the chance on the wing here. Plays it short. Under a lot of pressure here. Whips it in. It's a good ball. Gets a head on it. It's in. Oh, it's over the bar.
Just over the bar there for Fleming.
Yeah, that was an excellent header there. Yeah,
Middle
did
Creek's
very
kind of
well.
Now this is worrisome for the Mustangs here. Apex Friendship coming out with a lot of energy that hasn't slowed up in the first 13 minutes of the game. Middle Creek needs to pick it up, especially on senior night.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
Fleming only has one goal in the year, but so far she's had a few opportunities at just right there. She just put a little too much power on that header, and then earlier in the game she mishandled the header and then had a good opportunity. So
Could be another opportunity here as the ball is sent loose.
and luckily it rolls to the feet of Sales, who knows nobody around us. So Sales clears it out of bounds right at the Middle Creek bench.
Yeah, and I've seen this a little bit of miscommunication in the Middle Creek back for, whenever the goalkeeper is going to come out. If the goalkeeper has to come out, the defense has to react to that in an appropriate way to where they can support the goalkeeper as she comes to clear it. And I think that just needs to be what's happening, because the goalkeeper is going to have to come out a lot whenever your opponents are playing a strategy kind of like Friendship are here.
Mm-hmm. As this is kicked. It's kicked away. Nice kick there by Curtis.
Good play in the middle, taken down. It'll be given up to Polito, though. He's got one on, gets rid of it.
The
It's a shot on.
and I
think that
Oh, hits a crossbar.
And that's going to be in.
Goal for there by, I believe that's going to be number 13. That's going to be number 13,
Mary Warren, the captain.
The captain. That's going to be.
And I think that you could make an argument that that original shot had crossed the line. Whenever it hit the ground, it did look like it was over the line. So, but nevertheless, the captain, Mary Warren, puts it away.
And that's going to be Warren's 4th goal of the year for the Patriots.
And this is fantastic play by Apex Friendship. They have numerous shots on goal. They're keeping Sarah Curtis, the freshman goalkeeper for the Mustangs, very busy back there. Very worrisome for the Mustangs. They need to pick it up.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
As Sweet tries to bring this up real quick, but
Here's Warren gets the ball back instantly and tries to place it into the top left corner of the field. No one's going to be there, and they're just going to let that one roll out.
Yeah, I mean, even though Curtis has been very good this year for the Mustangs,
can't say
whether she's a freshman or not, you don't want in soccer or even hockey or any other sport that requires a goalie across, name a sport that you have a goalie, you don't want your goalie taking a lot of shots constantly, because eventually, no matter how good that goalie is,
play here from Middle Creek.
Good through ball there by Saha to Pavalik, and she takes a shot in goal, but it's going to be corralled there.
And Bailey Benevento's not going to have too much of a hard time stopping.
Good flash by the Mustangs, though, on the
Definitely.
offensive side of the field.
As I say, and kind of Apex's Friendship has controlled the game.
Apex Friendship, not looking like one of the worser teams in the conference today. They've only had one conference win, not looking like that as they come out firing.
The only team with a worse record than them in the conference is Garner, who was 1-8.
The ball's back into the box, but that one,
ooh,
Sarah Carson, will be a foul called on the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper protection laws there, so the goalkeeper will get to play it up. It's a good call. And they're going to stop it for something. It looks like she's just going to, the referee's just going to have a conversation.
A conversation between Doppier and the ref there. So Curtis has allowed 21 goal. Well, obviously now 22 on probably 135 shots on goal with 114 saves. So she's been pretty good this year, and I'm assuming as a keeper yourself, you can attest that that's a pretty good stat, especially for a freshman goalkeeper on a varsity team that's has had some good success in recent years.
I agree. I mean, those are excellent stats to have no matter what age you are, freshman or senior. And I think she's showing why, and if she is capable to be on this team, why she's capable to be on this team. And I think she is.
Definitely, kind of probably last year you wondered after who was going to replace Caroline Lauer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, those were big shoes to fill.
And we're going to throw down our sideline reporter, Harrison.
Back to that last goal, it seems to be that the sun beating down is on the left side of the field. That could have played an effect, and due to the keeper not being able to see the ball, and led up the goal for the Mustangs. Now Friendship is up 1-0.
Thanks, Harrison.
Yeah, and I can agree. I know, having played on this field in that position, whenever you're on that side at the beginning of a game, the sun is absolutely terrible. It blinds you so much. And I used to always tell my defenders, just don't let anything come in the air from that side, and we would just play a pressed line on that side. So I can definitely attest to the fact that that is something that could have played a factor in that goal.
Yeah.
I know it's played a factor in some of the goals that I've let in.
Yeah, now you always know why outfielders always wear sunglasses in baseball.
Exactly.
Because you got to look straight up at it. Granted, this is don't have to look up as much, but still, kind of general same concept.
Another easy save for Sarah Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
She'll look for her options up the field. Middle Creek playing a very narrow midfield along with attack, not giving the goalkeeper much leverage to use the wings.
This is bad one. I mean, even to that last goal, you really can't blame it that much on Curtis. She did about all she could to prevent the goal. She knocked it away once, and then she was knocked into it by her teammate.
Yeah.
So it was like she about did all she could as that passes a hit off the off of Pavalik.
It stays in play.
Noel Wolf has it.
Yeah, Pavlovic to Piper Wolf there. Excellent bit of play.
So we're going to have a throw in here by Pavalik for the Mustangs. She's by Sales, so the senior defensive captain, so she's going to take her time. She's going to take her time here.
Looks like she might go for a longer throw in there. Don't see many options in the box. that are moving around for us. So it's going to be.
She gets over the Pavalik, who tries to play a volley, and Sweet tries to take a shot, but it's off the defender.
Here.
And then Saha. Oh, Saha's shot is just barely left of the post.
The goalkeeper looked as if she had that covered, but I don't know. I mean, that one was very, very close. I think the goalkeeper got a little bit lucky there.
It's a fantastic look for the Mustangs right
and
there.
they're going to say it's a corner kick, so they're going to say it. Saha's shot must have hit off of one of the defenders, so does it hit off one of those defenders? That might have actually been a goal.
It's whipped in here, could get a head on it.
Nice head on it, but
all the way through, and it'll be another corner kick from Middle Creek, this time on the other end.
It definitely had the range, but Friendship had good coverage there. Definitely did a good job of marking. Friendship did a good job of marking there, so it kind of landed harmlessly. So
these are good chances to get goals early for the Mustangs.
Saha's taking the corner here.
Plays it in, and it's off the crossbar.
And
so they're going to say it went out, or never came in there. No, they're going to say it went out.
So this will be a goal kick here for Benevento.
Benevento has a few options that she can play it to. She wants to play it across the field. Emmeline Fleming is wide open. It's going to be played short. No, I think they're going to get rid of the ball. It might be a bit flat. Yeah.
So the Friendship in no hurry here with about halfway to go in the first half, leading 1-0. Friendship is in absolutely no hurry here.
Oh, and it's a botched goal kick there that almost fell to the Middle Creek number 6.
And it's going to be cleared out of play to the Friendship bench. This is going to be Middle Creek's throw-in with good area. So
I mean, they will want to capitalize off this goalkeeping mistake there, and that's something that could be very dangerous. You see it this weekend even in the Premier League.
So Pavalik chases the ball out of bounds. Will be a Patriot throw in here.
Friendship probably just want to get it to one of their feet that can play it up the field, because this is a very dangerous position to be in. They're going to look up the line, it looks like. It's going to find a Middle Creek foot instead. So it's going to be a handball on Polito for Apex Friendship, and it's Middle Creek in a very good position to play something in.
So Sales will take it for the Mustangs.
This is an excellent spot to try and play a ball in.
So we'll see if Middle Creek can get a header here from the pass from Sales.
This is where you want to try out those training ground routines. All the set plays that you make is an excellent ball in.
Oh,
Benevento with the save. It's a second.
Oh, the first save and then deflection off the body of
now Benevento out to the
Love
wing.
there. Love chasing her down.
She's going to wait for her teammates to circle up. Here's Fleming.
Great job there by Benevento. First knocking down the ball from Sales, and then off the deflection off the body of Love of Crown. It's a great job there by Benevento.
Polito wants it back for our team. As
Evington
Warren
is has it, so then Evington has it. No, over and then Sweet.
Avery Sweet with the ball up.
So Wolfen was battling for the ball, and now Sales is trying to get the ball from Fleming.
Oh, an excellent turn there from Fleming.
Oh,
it's
nice
put out
pass.
wide in an excellent way.
Nice pass.
Could play one into the box.
Oh, it does. Oh, it's just going to be just a little behind.
A little bit of miscommunication there from the Middle Creek defenders.
Hayes has it. Hayes hits it off the ref. Saha comes down with it, but she has a bad pass, so Hayes is not able to get it again.
Polito. Dummies it, lets it go out wide. That's a shot on, but that one will be easily saved by Sarah Curtis. Curtis going to take her time.
And she hits this one all the way about to the 18-yard line in the
Here's Friendship now coming up. Played into the middle. Here's Fleming. Looking for her options. Almost loses it, but gets it back. The referee's going to call a foul.
So it's going to be a free kick for Middle Creek. We'll see if they can capitalize here.
I'm not sure what the foul was on. I think it was just for some arms being put around the Middle Creek midfielder. Curtis going to come up to take this one. They want to get this one deep.
So Curtis will take this.
She plays a
She
good
hits
ball up
all
into
the way
18.
into the box.
Headed
Oh.
on. It could be a goal. No, it's going to go out.
It was just a
And
head. It was just.
offsides.
Oh, they're gonna call offsides. But either way, the header by Pavlik there was just a little not as good as you would want it to be.
Yeah, and in those situations, you cannot allow yourself to get caught offsides. You have so much time to prepare for that. You just need to be in line with your defender, and you won't be offsides. Ball's up.
Oh, and
Only finds a Middle Creek player, and it'll go out.
Sweet is gonna go off of Sweet, so it's gonna be a Patriot throw-in, as we're gonna have a sub here for the Patriots.
And Kate Horner coming off for Apex Friendship.
So we'll see what Middle Creek wants to do here. As
Good
Love
turn.
comes up with it, gets it over to Sweet. Sweet back over to Love.
Excellent
Love to
one,
Sweet.
too.
Nice moves there by Sweet. Sweet gets a nice
This
pass
could be
over
a
to
great chance
Pavlik.
here from Middle Creek. The ball
Pavalik's
played in.
shot is deflected and falls right
Here's
to
Woolha. Oh, what a save
Oh.
by Bailey Benevento. Excellent lower reaction save by
Oh,
Piper Wolf's shot there. That was dangerous.
that was a great opportunity there for Middle Creek that they weren't able to capitalize on. And that's going to be cleared out by Evington.
The ball's going to go out for another Friendship throw. They're just making their way up the field. Finding the corner. Will go out. Yes, it will. This time for Friendship again.
This will be a Patriot throw-in with just under 15 minutes to go in the first half.
Good find there. Can only find the Middle Creek player in the end, though. Here's Warren, the goal scorer and captain. Breaks past two. Gets rid of it. Back up. Finds Pedersen. This time is Sweet. He plays a long ball up, but no one's there to capitalize on it.
So it's gonna it's gonna roll harmlessly out of bounds. So it's gonna be another Patriot throw-in. So see if Middle Creek can.
Here it is. And
We can
she's going to be
call offside.
offsides, definitely.
Offsides there
Alawat.
on number 8. There's Arika Alawat, the freshman striker for the Patriots.
Looks like Sarah Curtis is going to take this one as well. And just want to use her foot to be able to get that ball as far up into the Friendship half as possible.
Definitely has a long kick as she pounds this all the way to just the edge of the penalty box of the box there. As Evington moves that one up to Sweet, who's not able to corral it.
Good pass to Polito, who keeps it in just barely, though. She'll end up losing it. She has a chance to
So
get it back.
Love
does.
had it and it was knocked away.
This one's going to be Middle Creek's throw.
So Sweet is battling for it on the far end of the
There
goal
will
line.
be a little shove in the back, I think, is the call. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be a throw-in.
So we'll see what knocked away.
Headed clear.
Pavlik has it now. Now Piper had it there. I mean Wolf had it there. And she's gonna no, Saha had that.
You've seen from both teams, whenever they clear it, they're not necessarily looking for a player as much as they are just looking for the opposition half. And that's something that both teams have been
Sweet
doing. But
gets
here's
it
an
to
excellent
Pavlik,
play.
who tries to volley it over to Wolf. But it's gonna be not success as Sweet saves it from going out of bounds, and then it deflects off a Patriot player, so it's going to be a Middle Creek throw in here.
Ball in. Will be cleared here.
Headed in by Love Saha has it now.
Saha
Saha
with
plays
the
a
shot.
shot in, but that's gonna be an easy save there for Benevito.
And Bailey Benevito hasn't been challenged too much other than maybe a header and a shot here or there.
She really hasn't been challenged outside of that great opportunity by Wolf.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the Middle Creek's best opportunity of the match so far.
Easily. Well, Apex was lucky not. Friendship was lucky not to give it. And long throw in here by Sales, but it's not going to fall to a foot of a Middle Creek player. As a
hard challenge there. And she comes
As-
away with it. That's
as
excellent
Love
play
is
from Lasiville.
as
The way out now.
there's going to
Offsides.
be another offsides call.
Apex Friendship really winning the midfield battle. It seems like both teams are playing a 4-4-2. However, Apex Friendship, their defensive look being the sweeper stopper, and the Middle Creek look being the back four that stays in one position. It looks like the 2-2 stack in the middle for Apex Friendship is really working as a 2 defensive and 2 offensive midfielders, making it really hard for Middle Creek to win any possession in the middle, which is really hurting them in possession game and trying to get the ball upfield to score a goal.
Yeah, and I mean, Friendship, they scout out many of their games. I'm guessing this is one of them because the way they have their team set up, and that's an excellent opportunity in the box. Could still be here for Wolf. And it's going to be a throw in for Middle Creek. But I was just saying, they've set up their team almost perfectly to deal with Middle Creek's key players and where they play. And so far, that's working out for them.
As Saha has it now, gets it over the Sales. Sales plays a
with good
shot
ball.
in, but it's not going to be fall to a foot of a Middle Creek player as Saha's going to chase it down. As she's going to get it back over the Sales
Stays in
again.
play.
Sales
Excellent look to the
plays
back
it in,
post.
but it's not going to be any. Sweet tries to get it in the middle. Saha had it again.
Ball's
So
only as far as
Love
another
gets it back
Middle
over to
Creek player.
Saha, who tries to play a pass over the Hayes. Evanston has it now. She's gonna play it over to. She tries to play it over to Spiker.
Both teams just having trouble in their other final third, really just connecting in the end game and getting a shot away.
And the big issue for Middle Creek so far today is on the offensive end. Some of their passes, like quick passes, have not been good.
You just can't keep possession. The sloppiness of play in the middle won't allow them to advance the ball forward. It's really hurting the Mustangs.
The difference is
Definitely agree.
most of Apex Friendship's passes have fallen to a foot of somebody, or their quick passes have got to a player. Middle Creek's quick passes is like there's an open player, they pass it, but it's like it doesn't end up. It ends up in a red jersey instead of a white jersey.
Yeah, I mean, sloppy passing is definitely one of the biggest things that will cost you a game, and if Middle Creek can't shore that up, it's going to be a very hard second half.
As Pavlik has it now. Gets it over to Sweet. Sweet tries to play it forward. It's not gonna.
And that's an
He's
example.
successful.
I think Middle Creek are just trying to pump the ball forward, seeing that Friendship are, could have the potential to be exposed in the back, but I don't think just pumping the ball forward and hoping is going to work with the way that this defense is set up.
Spacing very tough for the Mustangs right now in the midfield. Everyone's clumping up, and it's making it very hard for everyone to spread out, spread the defenders out, making it hard to advance the ball for the Mustangs.
That was cleared there by Spiker as Apex Friendship's gonna bring in 4 new players, or sub it in 4 players. So let's be a throw in here for the Patriots.
It could be a handball there from.
As Wolf had it, now tries to get over the Pavlik. Saha has it.
Here's Benevento, the
Saha.
sister of Bailey Benevento, who's in that right now.
Wolf has it, plays a pass to Hayes. Hayes is running it down. Hayes is going to get stopped in the corner. It's going to go off of a Friendship player, so this is going to be a deep throw in here for the Mustangs, just shy of a corner kick, so Sales will take it.
You can see Middle Creek has the right ideas, but just can't connect their passes. They're trying these through balls from the midfield into the striker or forward positions. They have the right ideas, but they just can't connect.
Yeah, and I think that'll be something that Coach Coleman and Coach Allen talked to them about at halftime. You've just got to be able to capitalize on your ideas. And Middle Creek have looked good going forward, but it's just been about that final third play. So they have the opportunity here to maybe win a corner.
Yeah, they did.
be
Nice
out.
job there by Sweet. It was going out, and she kicks it off of a Friendship player before it hit the ground out of bounds. Great job there. Heads up play there by Sweet there.
They have the opportunity to play it short. I don't know if they will with the two-man coverage coming up to the box.
So just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. See if Middle Creek can strike and get some momentum going into the second half.
Oh, it's an excellent
And
opportunity for Middle
it's
Creek
gonna
and
be
they
hammered
equalize.
in by Pavlik.
Helena Pavlovich scores the equalizer here with 6 minutes left in the half.
And that's gonna be, her. It's gonna be Pavlik, 6th goal of the year. So she now has 15 points on the year.
Yeah, we
Great
know
job
how-
there.
We know how vital she is in the air, and we've seen her have a few headed opportunities here today. This one, good to see her capitalize on. The goalkeeper, Bailey Benevento, coming out, not getting a hold of the ball. You just can't have that. If you're a goalkeeper and you come out, you have to get some sort of touch on the ball. Leaves her exposed, leaves her net exposed, and it's an easy header conversion there.
I believe that was an assist there by Hayes with the original shot.
Look at the attack here from Friendship.
The
As
equalizer.
Doyen
is-
just stops the attack in the middle, gets it over to Saha, who gets it to Sweet. Sweet tries to clear it up to Pavlovic. As
Naturally a midfielder, looks to be playing a bit higher here. Today has looked that for a little bit. Maybe he's just going to drop off here into her natural role.
handball.
Now that did look it.
I guess the so far it seems like the refs here are just gonna, for the most part, let them play on for stuff. As this is gonna be out of bounds, so this is gonna be a Patriot throw in here.
Friendship looking, finds an option here. That's a good throw in. Lasavio plays it up. It'll be somewhat
As
cleared
Hayes
away.
is Hayes tries to run it down.
Here's Fleming.
As this is gonna be cleared by, oh, it was almost cleared by Saha there. Sales is gonna clear it down or out over the Middle Creek bench. So that's what's fine. The reporter catches that and gets it to the
Finds
throws it back
Tyler.
in. As nice pass there, nice
Have to be dropped off
block
to the
there by
goalkeeper if Pavlovich can challenge that one.
Pavlovic. Great job there by Pavlovich of getting there and blocking that and almost creating another opportunity. As
And
Love almost gets a stop in the middle.
it's a good attack from the midfielder.
And nice job by Ellington there, stepping up and getting in their way of the attack.
Yeah. Lindsay Elvington, a very tough defender showing it here today, not letting anything by her.
And we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Harrison, real quick.
One thing I have noticed from down here on the field is that Apex Friendship tends to be the more patient team. But as we've seen, obviously, on the last couple of possessions, Middle Creek has definitely picked up the patience in scoring a goal right there. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Harrison. Yeah, like you said, Friendship has been the more patient team, not trying to press anything
Great attack.
here. Oh, this is going to be deflection.
Oh, an excellent
nice
save
save
by
there by
Curtis.
Curtis.
And you can see the way that she was looking at that, the sun was definitely playing a vital role in her reaction to that. Had to readjust and back onto her line, and just gets the punch away from the top corner.
Great job there. That was a heck of a save.
Definitely.
And that's big. That could have really swung momentum back towards the Patriots. If anything, that gives Middle Creek more
Ball's
momentum.
whipped in low, cleared away, but only just as far as
As
Lily Fox.
is a Piper. I mean, is Wolf's battling for it, and it's going to
It's
be
an
played
excellent
to
through ball. She's onside. Here's Pavlovich.
see if
Gets
Pavlovich
by a player. Oh! Strike, and it's just over the bar. Hits the stanchion.
she was probably a foot right from an upper 90.
That was an excellent attacking play. That's
Oh.
what Middle Creek have been trying to get going all the way.
She's kicking herself for that one. She was a foot right from an upper 90.
Yeah, she was under tough pressure from Tyler Petlick there.
But that
on
was
the
a
defense.
great pass by Wolf there.
Yeah,
Great
found
pass.
her teammate excellently. Those two do link up very well on the field.
In these last couple minutes, Middle Creek needs to be tough in the midfield, so not allowing Apex Friendship another goal to end the half. They need to quit the sloppy play in the midfield and be tough in there.
Yeah, one more goal going into this half for either team will drastically change the halftime team talk from the coaches. I know Black Welder will be fuming if Apex Friendship concede here, and I can say the same for Coleman and On. It's a good ball in, though. It'll be an easy collection for Sarah Curtis once again.
That's it. That's kicked away. Curtis didn't like her kick there.
Here's Fleming.
He's gonna
Gets by 2 here. Finds Petlick. Oh, a good move there. Good turn. She'll have a strike. It'll just go wide.
All right. Good job there by Curtis of just holding up and there to prevent of not touching it. So I'm assuming Curtis is not going to be in any hurry here with about a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Yeah, it depends on what she sees up the field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's an opportunity, you're definitely going to take the gamble and take it. It looks like she might have found one here.
She was going to wait till she saw something she liked or until the ref forced her to kick it.
Exactly.
As Wolf has it now.
Here's Piper Wolf on the way.
Wolf tries to has it knocked away from her, but it's going to be a Middle Creek throw-in. I think she was trying to get another pass over to Pavlovic there. So we'll see if she can, with a minute to go, if Middle Creek can get a goal right before halftime. Sales will take it for the Mustangs. And she gets it into Sweet, but battle in the middle. Wolf almost had it.
Finds the Middle Creek
Saha has it. Saha takes a shot! Just over the keeper. Great job there by Saha of getting the ball in the middle and taking a shot right over the keeper's head.
With 40 seconds left in the half, Bethany Saha gives Middle Creek their first lead of the game. And this, like I said, will change the team talk for both teams.
And not even just the team talk, just how the second half's going to go. It changes the game drastically.
And what a huge momentum swing. It looked like towards the start of the game, Apex Friendship had all the momentum and a huge momentum swing that comes. So this will start the second half off good for the Mustangs.
Definitely so. They just need to hold on for the next 30 seconds. And it is a foul there into the back of Emmeline Fleming.
I honestly don't think Saha could have placed that ball much better. She placed it just above the keeper's head enough that she wasn't able to get it, but enough that it wasn't going to hit the crossbar.
Exactly. I mean, if you're going to have that opportunity, you might as well take it.
And that's why she's the leading goal scorer on the Mustangs with 9 now.
They'll just want to clear that one as fast as possible. And with just 5 seconds left, it looks like the clock will definitely run out before this goal kick can be taken. Or this.
And they're not even going to throw it.
No, they're not even going to bother.
So at halftime, Middle Creek leads 2-1. We'll be right back with the Sports Block.
String King Lacrosse Equipment is an official partner with Major League Lacrosse, designing and making the best lacrosse equipment in the game. String King Lacrosse Equipment. Buying your first home or investing in real estate? Fahrenheit Group is a full-service real estate brokerage. Come experience degrees of freedom with Fahrenheit Group. 1010 Auto Service in Apex is a family-owned and operated auto repair facility providing high-quality auto repair at a fair price. 1010 Auto Service. Fast Med Urgent Care Center is open 7 days a week, including evenings and holidays with no appointment necessary. Conveniently located in Stonebridge Village on 1010 and Kildare. Fast Med Urgent Care Center. Bender LaFont Family Law is a small, exclusive law firm practicing only family law. We listen, we explain, we deliver. Bender LaFont Family Law. Southwake Oral Surgery and Dental Implants Group is changing the way people live. For more information about dental implants or to schedule a consultation appointment, call 919-567-3293. Southwake Oral Surgery and Dental Implants Group. Jersey Mike's has a tradition of making the best sub sandwich in the industry. Visit one of our 4 Jersey Mike's locations in Cary or Apex and try a fresh sliced sandwich today.
Petty. And welcome back to the Sports Block as we're back to start the second half with Middle Creek leading 2-1 with the deciding goal in this coming with less than a minute to go in the first half with Bethany Saha placing an excellent play shot right above the keeper's head.
Yeah, I mean, nothing that you could do there. That was an excellently placed strike.
Now, good looks for Middle Creek as now Apex Friendship's goalie has the sun in her face. Good for Middle Creek already being up 2-1 to have that just one more advantage to help them win the game.
So see if the Mustangs can hold on here. So I wouldn't be surprised here to see Middle Creek play more of a defensive strategy to prevent Friendship from scoring.
Yeah, I mean, at 2-1, they might try and go for one more and then sit back, but a 2-goal lead, if they do get one more, is the most dangerous in the sport, they say, because you tend to sit back, and then before you know it, it's 2-2.
As Noel played a great cross there, but there was nobody home to receive it. So Benevito will kick it away for the Patriots.
Finds a Middle Creek player instead. They get it back with Polito, who just gets away there.
See if Middle Creek can control the midfield. See if Coach Coleman said anything about that at halftime. The sloppy play in the midfield.
And we're going to throw down to our sideline reporter, Harrison, real quick.
3 things that Coach Coleman has told the girls during halftime was that he's main focus one's on defense. Defense, you have to stop them. And he told that if they got to get one more goal to bury him. If he wants them to make the playoffs or not, that's up to them. And then the last thing that he said was to get the seniors up. He put all the seniors in for this opening half and goes and tries to set them up to shoot more shots and make more goals. Up to you guys.
Thanks, Harrison. Yeah, so Coach Coleman really trying to light a fire under the under his players to get them to definitely get his players to really focus on this half and not kind of get sloppy with a 2-1 lead. Try to get the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart idea from Coleman there to just try and get one more goal in it to try and bury the game. I think that's a great idea.
I like the strategy of putting all the seniors in, even the ones that don't get much playing time, because it kind of symbolizes that he believes in his seniors will be able to get it done on their night.
I agree. I mean, they're the most experienced players, at least for Middle Creek, on the field, and you want to be able to rely on your older, more experienced players in times like these.
You do.
Opportunity to drop it to the goalkeeper. Elects to go out wide instead. Just keeps it.
This is going to be clear. Tries to be cleared. Noel almost comes up with it, but not quite. As this is going to be deflected out of bounds. So it's going to be Middle Creek throw-in. Sales is going to take it. Sales gets it almost over to Noel. So Love is going to disrupts it for a second, but isn't able to.
Back out wide.
Noel has it now. So we'll see if Middle Creek definitely doing a good job of not letting Apex get too deep in their own territory.
There it is. This is going to be a Friendship throw right near the corner flag. Great attacking position from Apex Friendship if they want to try and get back in this game. Still very close.
It's a short kind of off-let throw in there for Friendship as they pass it back to midfield to reset.
Oh, and it's
And
just
it's going
giving
to
up there.
It's gonna be intercepted by Sweet, who's takes a little too long with that pass. Is going to be deflected by number 26 by Hornier for the Patriots as Noel is battling.
Wins it back. Only
And
just.
she wins back, gets it over to Saha.
Saha with a good scoop there. Just can't get it past the final defender.
Not enough on the didn't put enough on the pass.
Yeah, Lucevio was there waiting for it.
As Doyen just battles off 2 defenders to get as she just keeps battling. She's had multiple torn ACLs, which you wouldn't know, by the way, that she's down there getting in the dirt, trying to get that ball.
Oh, wayward pass there, just picked up by Katie Horner.
And Sweet steals it, almost gets it to Noel. Almost intercepted there by Love.
Nice, man. Come on, stick with it, Maddie. You got it.
An excellent ball forward, but it will be the keepers. Yes, it will. Good alertness to get off her line, Sarah Curtis.
It's going to be kicked away. It's going to be, the ball. So, Noel has it now. Gets it back over to Saha, who I think miscommunication there between Saha and Noel as Noel passed it to Saha, who quickly passed it back. I think expecting Noel to stay, but she kind of curved away.
Long ball up, looking for the wing here. Will it find it? Yes, great physicality to get by.
And this is going to be
just a scuffed wayward cross. It looked like it was going in for a cross from her position.
But it
just took a little bit of a bobble before they hit it.
I think it was enough pressure there that it affected the pass enough that it went way wide, but Middle Creek still resulted in a Middle Creek goal kick instead of a Friendship corner kick.
Come on, Mustang.
Good turn there in the middle.
Nice, Maddie.
Be dropped into the goalkeeper to relieve the pressure. Here's Benevento now.
So Noel
Get it out wide.
almost gets the steal there. Sweet putting a lot of pressure on there. Love has it. Now Saha has it. Gets it over to Love. Love plays it through pass to Noel. Just going to be too much there for Noel. Noel is going to knock down the keeper. She's going to be called for a
It's going to
foul.
be a foul there. Protection of the goalkeeper.
That was fantastic ball movement in the midfield by Middle Creek. We're seeing flashes of fantastic spacing and play by Middle Creek in the midfield, and that obviously set them up for a chance at a goal.
Yeah, that's just going to be a foul call there because just Noel's momentum couldn't she had too much momentum going. She couldn't stop, so just kind of let the game go as she deflects this pass way out of bounds. Takes that one off about almost chin high.
Yeah, I mean, if Middle Creek can keep up this possession-based attack, I think they can get another 1 or 2 goals here. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't. They've come out into this into the second half rather, and have really dominated the attacking play going forward.
So as a goalkeeper, I'm assuming you've taken a ball or two off the face before.
Yeah, I've taken a few.
Is it as painful as it looks?
It is if it hits you in the nose. If it doesn't hit you in the nose, you have enough adrenaline going to where you don't feel it until maybe the next day.
Well, I know it hurts in the cold, too.
Oh, it definitely hurts in the cold. And I've taken many of mine on cold, rainy days where you just can't get your hands up in time.
It sounds like you have bad luck with when you get hit in the face.
That was very unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, being a striker that I was, a forward position, hitting deck a lot, get your arms all messed up, especially on the turf fields. I'm kind of glad we just got a grass field here, but
Yeah, I am
it's
too.
tough. It's tough hitting the deck up there, and you can get frustrated sometimes. You shoot multiple times a game, can't score. You got 0 goals by the end of the game. It's your fault. It's a little tough.
Yeah, I used to be play midfield with in rec league. I was definitely a star.
Oh yeah.
And I always just remember you'd get the ball, then you wouldn't have the ball anymore because you get it stolen away real quick or you'd pass it away because as a midfielder it was I was on the extreme outside, so it was
So you played out on the wing,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah.
so it was at that point it was you're just more there to facilitate the pass. You weren't really there to score or play defense. You were just there to move the ball up and down the field.
Yeah, and I mean, it depends on if you set up your formation really like an attacking 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, you can see the winger midfielders really come forward and try and cut in and get a shot away. You see that at Chelsea a lot. You used to see that at Arsenal maybe 2 or 3 years ago in England.
Seeing flashes of fantastic passing in the middle by Middle Creek, and they just can't connect that last pass, but they're keeping possession here in the second half, which is good. They've
Right.
spent most of the time on their half of the field, or their quarter of the field, as I should say.
I would say so far it's kind of been even on which side it's been on, but I think Middle Creek's had more chances on shots
When the
on
ball
goal
is placed
more.
down by Sarah Curtis, I don't think that she saw the captain, Mary Warren, just bearing down on her left side.
Freshman, one of those.
Great ball forward. Oh, just hit away.
As much as that she's very good, that's just one of those freshman growing pains that you're gonna see.
Yeah,
Next year, like on her senior night, she won't do that.
yeah, definitely not. It's
That's
all
just-
goalkeeper's all about being aware. You have to be aware of your
Mhm.
surroundings 24/7. You got to know where the goal is. You have to know where you are. You have to know where both your players and the other team's players are. That's a mistake that I think anyone really can make, especially since she was able to get it out of there fast. Maybe just got a bit overexcited.
Yeah, and you usually don't realize how much of a mistake it can be because usually after a shot or like the keeper corrals it, usually everybody kind of takes off in the other direction. So it's like you put the ball down and nobody really realizes it. Everybody just kind of goes about their business because it's already kicked before.
It's a shot on goal, and it's just over the bar.
Ooh.
An excellent strike.
Unfortunate there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Alex Dompierre, the sophomore, almost getting a goal here. A prolific striker.
That was an awesome strike towards goal. If that would have just been a couple inches down, it would
Yeah,
have
definitely.
snuck in right in the lower post. But a fantastic strike from a couple yards outside of the 18.
It looked like it had taken Sarah Curtis off guard,
Yeah,
rather.
it did.
I mean,
As,
she was at a
uh,
weird angle to shoot, and she got it away perfectly.
As Piper Wolf and Helenik Pevalik are both waiting to come in for the Mustangs.
Yeah, a great duo up top. Those two are the two sophomores. They could do a lot for Middle Creek. It was them who were on the field whenever Middle Creek got their second goal.
So we're going to sub out Megan Asante and Lexi Noel.
I think it's good. You always want fresh legs up there, especially if you are going to try and get another one in.
They're nowhere. They got nothing to shot. You gotta see what's on the screen, bro.
So Saha is going to take the throw in for Middle Creek.
Surveying her options. And it
So,
looks like it could be a
the-
handball there,
I
yes.
think they're going to call a handball there on a Wolf who just came in. That's not how you want to start your second half.
Definitely not.
As a
Ball's out to the wing here. They can create something here. Team's going forward very well. Good ball up. Is only going to go as far as the Middle Creek defense, though.
as Wolf's going to be called for offsides there.
I'm not so sure about that one. She looked at least level with her defender.
Yeah, I don't think they called an offsides. I believe they called a push. She was well.
that looks a bit
she was
more
well
like it.
in the lines of the defender. She was good 5 yards in. They called a push on behind. I don't
Yeah,
necessarily.
I got to admit, I was looking at my notes whenever that happened, so
Yeah.
not entirely sure what went down. But whenever I looked up, she definitely looked to have been in an onside position, at least whenever receiving the ball. So a push is the more likely option.
So it's going to be thrown here by Warren, I believe. No, by Warnier for the Patriots.
And, Curtis can just take her time getting the ball back up the field. She's going to play a punt up.
She
Looking for
absolutely
Pavlovic.
rocks it. Pavlovic is almost a little too. Her corral was not as good for to get over the Wolf.
Yeah, I mean, the touch, she tried to take it down on her thigh. It looks like it just hit her knee there. It's a bit too stiff for her. It's going to go all the way back to Sarah Curtis. They'll get another attempt at that. She'll place the ball down.
Sarah Curtis has a boot for a leg.
Definitely.
She really does.
Farther than I can.
Yeah, it's almost like she has a. It's almost like she has a cannon for a leg.
Definitely. I mean, she knows how to get her laces through the ball, and that's excellent
It's
for a
almost like
goalkeeper.
you talk about sometimes in like baseball how you hear like an outfielder has like a cannon for an arm. It's almost like she has a cannon for a leg.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
this will be a throw-in taken here by Middle Creek by Sales here.
excellent throw in there to find Pavlovic.
It's gonna be played
Looking for
downfield,
Wolf.
but there's gonna be nobody home for the Wolf tries to steal it, comes out of nowhere and almost steals it. As
There's Fleming.
some of these younger players from Middle Creek definitely have a little bit of a drive to it.
I agree. They want to prove themselves on the big stage against a rival, kind of like Apex Friendship.
And Wolf was just a hair away from that steal there.
Headed on by Mary Warren. Can't find any of her teammates, though. And that one will travel out at will for an Apex Friendship throw.
Throwing here, and this is going to be Corral. This is going to be... Oh, and stolen away by Saha. Saha from with a looked like a push from behind.
As well, yeah.
But there's going to be a no call there. So Dorian heads it just past midfield. Saha almost steals a little bit of a... Almost looked like a little bit of a retaliation push there.
Great find from Polito in the midfield, and it could be all the way through. And what is the foul here? It looks like a foul called against Middle Creek.
They're going to call a foul? They're going to call
just outside of the box. And Sarah Curtis will need to get her wall set up very fast here.
Friendship will not waste any time. So this is a dangerous situation here for Middle Creek as this is going to be number 22.
Alex Dompierre, we know that she has an absolute cannon for her legs. She's great on the free
She's the
kicks.
leading scorer for the Patriots with 8 goals this year and 4 assists. She has 20 points. Most points of, second most of either team, as Saha has from Middle Creek has 21.
And the sophomore was prolific in her Lufkin days up top, carrying that on to Apex Friendship.
Let's see if checks direct shot.
It's a great strike and excellent save.
Saved by Curtis.
Sarah Curtis could see that one all the way, and she made sure that she knew it. She'll let that one go into the side netting. It's a great strike, but an even better save from Sarah Curtis.
She's looking wise beyond her years here. She's looking wise beyond her beyond her years here. As
this long ball up, finding Pavlovich. Excellent move from Pavlovich.
Pavlovich over the Noel. Noel's the shot.
Oh,
off the crossbar.
Off the bar. We'll go out for a goal kick.
Oh, wow. Just off the crossbar.
Excellent strike.
Oh, yeah. Great strike. So, Benevito with the kickoff here for the, as a, Everington. Hayes is going to come back. Had come down with it, but wasn't able to corral it. Sweet has it. Tries to poke it away. Isn't able to corral it. She tried to poke it away again. She's harassing it. She knocks it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in for the Patriots.
Yeah, excellent body play there from the number 10, Alice Polito.
So this is knocked backwards. Dorian has it now. She knocks it out of bounds.
Dorian did well there to get over from her position, just to cover for her teammates who had to shift over, and that's what you need to see in your defensive four in this case.
As Dorian has it now over to over to Sales. Sales tries to play it up to Pavlik, and they're going to say one off of a Friendship player's body, so it's going to be Middle Creek throw-in.
Yeah, Middle Creek will take that all day.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. So Sales with the throw-in, but it's going to be knocked away by Friendship, so Middle Creek's going to get another closer throw-in here. Just kind of moving it up.
Yeah, slowly moving up. And I think, from what I've seen so far in this second half, the roles attacking-wise of the two teams have swapped. Middle Creek looks a lot more confident going forward than Friendship does this half, which is almost the exact opposite of what we were seeing in the first half.
As Curtis clears it to Noel. Noel with the great pass to
here's Wolf.
To Wolf. Oh, Wolf just hesitated too much there. Half a second.
Yeah, and Avery Sweet really playing a deeper role here to try and be the creator for that front two. She's
Throw-in goes to Saha. Saha has it. Saha clears it out to Sweet. Sweet, that's just wasn't able to get enough curve on the shot. I do remember last year calling a women's soccer game. Sweet nailed an upper 90 from just outside the box. So Sweet definitely has some range.
Definitely.
And last year, we're definitely missing Maddie Murphy in the midfield position. As you can see, some of the struggling possession time for Middle Creek in the middle and possession that they need to get the ball up. Maddie Murphy was a great addition to the team on that one, but
Yeah, I agree, definitely.
As it's going to be cleared forward, and then Sales is going to clear it back into the midfield.
All the way out
As
to
a-
Horner. The ball just a bit loose there. The ball's back in, and this could be a goal. A goal!
Oh,
Yeah,
it is
it's
a
an
goal.
equalizer. And Lily Fox with an absolute rocket of a shot there from just outside the 6-yard box to find the near post, and there's no stopping that from Sarah Curtis.
And that just changes the whole complexity of this game.
Definitely 2-2, anyone's game at this point.
these last 20 minutes will show the true colors of both of these teams. Hopefully Middle Creek on senior night can pull out some motivation and some more drive to try
Pull
to
out
get the
some
ball
magic
inside the
here.
back of the net.
I agree, definitely. I mean, this game is just up in the air right now. Both sides have shown that they can attack, and I think this is adding up to an excellent ending that we could see.
That's over to Wolf has it. Wolf gets it over to Saha. Now
Pavlovic.
Pavlovic has it. Now
Could be a
Hayes
good
has it.
ball
Hayes
in.
queers it in. Hayes
Oh,
has a shot,
and
and it's
oh.
just saved by Benovic.
And Benevento making an
Benevento.
excellent stop there to,
Just barely
that
saved
out.
by Benevento.
and I think that was supposed to be a cross in the beginning, but it did look like it was
It
challenging the
looked
goal.
like it almost looked like it kept curving in a little bit.
I mean, sometimes that can happen if you just don't get enough hook on it to play it outside the 6. It can just drift towards that line.
It's almost kind of like it's almost like sometimes you call it in baseball. It's just like you see the ball like a home run. It's almost like you don't think it's gonna be a home run, but it just keeps going, going, kind of. Or football is like you don't think the field goal is gonna get there, but it just keeps going. It just keeps traveling. Or like it just keeps curving in.
Could drop it here to our goalkeeper. Is going to elect not to, and it was almost punished there by Pavlovic and Wolf. And I think that's a situation where you just need to trust your goalkeeper on her feet. I mean, she's shown that she can distribute the ball under pressure. You might as well just relieve the pressure off yourself and off your defensive line and let the goalkeeper just put that one up. Here's Sweet.
As Sweet gets it into Wolf has it now. Wolf has it knocked away. Right through the legs of Spiker.
And that
Oh.
was dirty from Emmeline Fleming.
Right through the legs of Spiker.
Fleming on the ball again. She's showing that she's got excellent ball handling skills.
Nice. Be there.
And Rachel Spiker looking for Wolf, or was looking for Sweet. It ended up going to Wolf and then going out.
And Middle Creek is definitely missing their Mackenzie Colleen, who is out with an injury. She's tied for third on the team with goals. Definitely missing her on the offensive end, as that would have been one more definitely offensive player on the end. Definitely missing her tonight.
Yeah, an excellent player she is, and a big asset to this Middle Creek team. Here's Friendship coming forward. Find Dompierre. It's going to be held up by Doyen.
Knocked over by Doyen, and they're going to say
That's fair. That's fair. It's going to be a Friendship throw, just shoulder-to-shoulder contact. That.
As
Ball's into the box. Flicked on. That's kept in play excellently here. Could be a ball in. No, won't.
and they're going to
Physical
call a.
play.
They're going to call a foul. Give it the Middle Creek here.
I mean, that was just physical play. I'm not sure about that one being a foul. I mean, shoulder to shoulder. We saw it on the other end of the pitch.
As it's booted away.
Outside to Pavlovic,
And
who
Pavlovic
will let
is
it
not-
go out.
He's not going to be able to get to it in time as she lets it go out. Gets it over. Gets it into Hayes. Hayes has it. Hayes has it taken away.
Yeah, Hayes just getting stopped up here, and maybe a chance for Apex Friendship to counterattack here. Here's Dompierre. Fox.
Knocked away.
Back out to Polito. Dompierre again. Oh, good turn from Alex Dompierre. Breaks past another.
Oh, knocked over.
Foul, yeah.
Evelington. I mean, no, Sales is knocked over there. Not gonna call a foul on that. So it'll be a Middle Creek free kick here. About 16 minutes to go in the second in the game.
Yeah, it looks like the boot of Sam Tennant just caught her as she was going back.
That's gonna be booted away.
That's gonna go all the way through to the other team's 18, but
He's gonna clear it out, and Avery comes up. Avery Sweet comes up with it.
it's gonna be a foul here, yes. So they'll
So
have a chance
Sweet
to
will
clear
have
it.
I think this was around the area I saw her make a goal last year on almost a similar play. So Benevito needs to be careful here, as Sweet can get into the goal here.
Excellent ball in, good header, but it's
Which
just
is
off
outs-
target. That's
Just outside. It was off. Hayes' header was right of the goal.
Okay, as long as we get the ball. Clean the blood out of the jersey. I'm not quite sure what I've done.
Benevento gonna survey her options here. Substitutions being made for Apex Friendship. Saw Emmeline Fleming come on for Allison Polito, and I know there was another.
So this is booted away. Sales is gonna come. Sales is battling with Dompier kid there for the ball. Sales with the throw in there.
Middle Creek now with the chance to take a throw in. It'll be with Amanda Sales. Place it long. She'll get another attempt at it.
It's passed away.
It's a through ball into Alawat. Just take it off her feet there, and now Hayes. It'll be out, Friendship's ball. 2-2, and I believe if it stays 2-2 at the end, we go to an overtime period.
We'll have 2 10-minute overtime periods. And I believe after that there's 2 5-minute sudden deaths, I believe.
Is it not sudden death in the first one?
I don't think it's golden goal.
Really? Okay.
I know it isn't for men's. I would guess not for women's as well. It used to be golden goal, I remember, just 2 years ago.
But so
Okay.
this is gonna be out on oh no
It's going to stay in play.
Everton is able to keep it in play here as Hayes is battling for it. Hayes Sales tries to get up to Pavlik there for the Mustangs.
Survey her options here on the throw. Middle Creek taking their time at 2-2. They definitely don't look the most panicked of the two sides. That'll be another Middle Creek throw. It does cross the line.
So we'll see if Middle Creek has a good opportunity here, but see if they can capitalize. So Pavlik
Here's Pavlovich. It still
Pavlovich
has it. Goes through the
Oh.
legs for defender.
and they're going to call it a corner kick here. Great opportunity here for the Mustangs. See if they can capitalize.
Yeah, good bit of play. Now a goal here with 11 minutes left. That could mean everything.
It honestly could. It really could. It really could.
Avery Sweet looking to be the primary target. If it goes in on the 6 yard, it'll go a bit farther than that.
And
Headed
it's
on.
as a spiker on the edge is trying to, and they're going to call this a goal kick.
Yeah. And the clearance bounced off the Middle Creek attacker. Oh, good flick up from Bethany Saha.
As a Pavlovich.
Here we go. Put a leg out.
There's going to be a foul called on Friendship, so Middle Creek has a good opportunity here.
The referee hasn't had too many fouls to call, and he's kept his cards in his pockets whenever he has.
So Sales will take it here. So Sales appears to have the most leg out of anybody for the most part, and then out of anybody outside of Curtis, and then Saha seems to be the most accurate on
Looks
a
like
goal
this
kick.
one.
I mean on corner kick. So let's see if Sales takes a direct shot on goal, or tries to lay it in for one of her teammates.
It's a great lay-in. It finds Wolf.
But it's just going to be too many Friendship players swarm
Friendship
to
will
it.
have to clear that ball fast, as they do.
Be a
Middle
throw in
Creek
there
throw.
for Middle Creek.
That found the feet of Wolf very, very well, and it could be a foul. No,
Nope.
she was.
Parents
aiming for
want
the
a foul.
there. I'm not. I think that's the right call there.
As now they're going to call a foul. As Hayes was battling. Middle Creek fans almost sound like they have a little bit of a sarcastic laugh there, as they almost thought that shouldn't have been a foul, or shouldn't have been a foul against Friendship there. But they'll take it. So let's see if they can capitalize here.
And here's Sales. Could have an excellent delivery here. Just wants it a little bit higher than the last one. Try and get it on ahead.
Ooh,
She's taking
right
a
on
shot
goal.
on it. Looks like Keeper spilled it. It is an opportunity, and it's cleared away. Those are the opportunities
Keeper
that you
is
have
down.
to capitalize on. Bailey
Keeper-
Benevento is down. They do have two other goalkeeping options, in Kaylin Smith and Ellie Jackson.
So, what's she's gonna get up.
She looks like she is.
They're gonna call in medical staff on. So, will they? So, the athletic trainers are gonna come on to attend to her, and while that is, we're gonna take a quick break with Middle
She's
Creek
gotten up.
tied with Apex Friendship 2-2. We'll be right back with the Sports Block. And welcome back to Sports Block, as we're back after an injury delay, as the goalkeeper Bailey Benevito for Apex Friendship went down with an injury, and she's on the sideline. So now it's going to be number 34, Ellie Jackson, who's in for the in for the Patriots. It's going to be Ellie Jackson, the backup goalie, who has allowed 2 goals on 15 shots on goal with 13 saves.
And I don't think that's Ellie Jackson. That's actually the defender, Sam Tennant, who's gone in goal.
Oh, and
Doesn't have any, and they're going to sub back on Bailey Benevento. She only came off as a formality. Anytime the trainer is brought onto the field, they have to take the player off. Bailey Benevento will come back on. But yeah, it looks like neither Caitlin Smith or Ellie Jackson are present with the team today. So Sam Tennant just having to step in so they can have a passage of play there.
So she appears to be all right there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she just took a little bit of a knock near her ankle, and I know that feeling in that exact same situation. It doesn't feel good at first, but you can easily move past it.
As
There's Saha.
Saha's trying to battle in. It's going to be a goal.
Oh! Sends it out for a throw and an
She
excellent
saves it
save.
just before the goal kick. Good job there by Fleming of saving it just before the goal kick.
She's got a good
Oh,
opportunity.
Sales
to put it in.
brings in a long cross. It's
Wow! Amanda Sales with an excellent strike.
Wow.
Confusing the goalkeeper. That is an excellent goal from Amanda Sales.
What a goal on
Coleman trying to
senior
get the
night from
crowd.
this senior.
Coach Coleman trying to get the crowd pumped up, which they certainly are. That was an incredible Zlatan Ibrahimovic shot from
Exactly,
Amanda
I mean-
Sales.
Incredible goal on senior night.
35 yards
Wow.
out, meters out.
She did that. She put that perfectly.
That was an
Wow.
excellent placement.
So now I expect Middle Creek to play something like Park the Bus here.
And you have to wonder, with the sun not possibly being in the goalkeeper's eyes, could there have been a bit more to do on that shot?
That was an incredible.
Excellent
Wow.
goal.
Incredible.
I'm still kind of speechless.
Don't know
at
if she
that.
meant to do that, but if she did,
Yeah. I mean, she'll definitely say that
oh,
she meant to
she'll
do that.
Oh yeah.
She'll claim that.
What a senior
I mean,
night
honestly,
moment.
she
Exactly.
meant
Yeah.
to do that because none of the players really started running towards the goal.
Yeah, and what a senior night moment for Amanda Sales. Hopefully they can pull off a win now.
And if that ends up being the winning goal, she captained her side on senior night. It's going to be offsides here for Alex Dompierre if the ref he does.
I honestly think Sales actually meant to shoot that because if you're gonna cross it in or send it into the box, you're not gonna put it that high. So if you're gonna put it that high, you're gonna put it high so the keeper can't get it, or like the keeper misjudges it, kind of thing. So we'll see.
Ball's played up here. Looking for Pavlovich. Can't find her.
As Wolf
It's Polito putting it up with her
Yeah.
knee.
as it's gonna go out of bounds on off of Friendship, so it's gonna be Middle Creek's throw-in here. As Saha has it. Middle Creek looking for an insurance goal here.
Definitely. And I think now with 6 minutes left, they won't want to take off the pressure too much, but they can definitely maybe sit back and invite more pressure than they could at 2-2.
Wouldn't be surprised if it gets closer if Coach Coleman brings in some more defensive midfielders, kind of,
I could definitely
kind
see
of has
that.
his midfielders play more of a defensive role,
There's
while leaving
Excellent skill to get the cross away, but no one's there to receive it.
I almost thought that was going in too.
Me too.
I've been Pavlovic's second goal of the night. But still, that was a great shot by Sales earlier. As we tick to the 6-minute mark to go in the game.
Headed on by Fleming. It's recovered. Here's Fleming again, looks outside. Oh, excellent recovery there from the Middle Creek defender. And here's Hayes. Plays it up. Saha gonna put it under pressure.
Okay, so throw-in goes from a Sales, goes in. Pavlovic had it, but then she has it taken away. She almost gets it back. A love
Excellent
of a
strike.
shot here.
Ooh, good save.
Good save there by Benevito. She appears to be fine after the
After the incident there,
yeah.
yeah.
As a
Put right back up into her box.
yeah,
She let her defenders handle that one. Instead of coming out to collect it, it'll be up
almost
for a
tried
good kick.
almost tried to pull a Carly Lloyd in the Women's World Cup a couple years ago against Japan right there. Just kind of put it up and see what happened. That's almost what a Sales shot kind of resembles.
5 minutes left to go in the game. This is where Middle Creek really needs to stay together and pull off this senior night win.
Definitely. I mean, this will mean a lot to the seniors. This is going to be a game that they remember for a very long time, especially for Amanda Sales, if that does end up being the winning goal.
Well, she's gonna remember that always. I mean, if senior night was
Could drop it into Curtis, decides not to, and almost pays the price for it.
as Evan comes up with it, Spiker plays it upfield to Sweet, who's not able to corral it.
Oh, good ball up, but Sarah Curtis will be on the end of that one.
And they're not going to call a keeper protection rule there.
Just going to place it down
And
put it up. Just 4 minutes left in it for Friendship to try and pull it level. They're looking good going forward now. They had Dompierre open, didn't find her.
as
Good job, girls. Good job.
Saha has it now. She plays a great. She
with
plays
the
a through ball to
excellent
Pavalik, and it's just too much on it. Just a little too much on it. If she puts a little less on it, it's probably a goal there.
Great idea by Saha.
Definitely, and good job there by Pavalik of signaling for the through ball there.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a great read from Saha to be able to read the situation and get it in, but here's Warner.
Yeah, good job by
Could shoot it. Still has it.
Nice job of Doyen. Doyen, the central defender there for the Mustangs, senior central defender, has been just a disruption in the Friendship all night.
Apex Friendship have picked up a free kick.
In
back
a
to
dangerous
that,
spot.
Very. They're going to stop the clock here.
They're going to bring the trainer on.
And if the trainer does step on, then Hayes will have to leave the pitch.
No, they're not going to call. Actually, no, they're going to.
They're going to keep her at bay, it looks like, so they're just going to take the free kick.
So it sounds like they're just going to put. They're going to send Hayes off for a second. So that's going
Yeah,
to
Haley Vance is going to come on, it looks like.
see if she comes in. Haley Vance is listed as a defender, while Maddie Hayes is listed as a midfielder. So it'll be interesting to see if. I'm going to assume since it's senior night, Hayes will come back in as soon as she can. I'm going to guess.
Dompierre, she could shoot it from here. She has the leg to be able to do it. But will she deliver it?
Curtis is ready. She's like in her leaping position. She's ready for it.
Stands protected. It's an excellent shot just over the bar.
Oh, I thought that was in at first. I'm like, oh.
Curtis had it covered all the way.
Excellent set play pieces for Friendship tonight. They've had multiple chances at corner kicks and free kicks. They've had great positions on the ball and great shots from those opportunities.
Definitely. I mean, on their free kicks, they haven't been able to punish with a goal yet, but I mean, they've come so close so many times.
So, Hayes looks like she's going to go take a seat. So her night might be done with 2 minutes. No. Oh, I don't know. Looks like her
gonna get
night.
some water. I think her night is done.
So I guess.
Oh, stop
I guess
up from
Coleman.
Avery Sweet with a strike deflected.
I guess Coleman's willing to opt with the defender in the midfield spot.
Yeah, and with 2 minutes left, with a 1-goal lead, that's the defensive substitution that you need to make.
I wouldn't be surprised after
okay.
Hayes gets a drink, and she did come back in since it's senior night and she is the captain. I wouldn't be surprised if she.
And Middle Creek will take their time with this free kick.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll be Sarah Curtis to take it. Yes, it will.
Surprised they don't send up. They don't send Evelington and Sales up too.
Oh, headed back to the goalkeeper. Maybe Friendship can get a fast break here.
Get it. Come on, White.
Minute and a half left to try and get something from this game. Headed on. It's not done yet. Here's Dompierre.
It's not done yet. Friendship's gonna have another chance or two. Just the way this
Played
game is
in.
gone. They're gonna
And
call
foul
on
Dompierre.
Friendship, so it's gonna be Middle Creek free kick.
And Middle Creek will obviously take their time with
With a
this free
minute to
kick.
go in the game.
Oh, it's going to be a throw-in. Middle Creek's again. Friendship, if they are going to get back in this with just seconds to go, they're going to need some fast counterattack. They haven't been the fastest team going forward. They've been more patient, just letting their passes do the work for them. So I don't know if they can, even if they had enough time.
So about 30 seconds to go in the game. Middle Creek's trailing. They're going to take their time.
Oh, Friendship
Pavlik.
will win the ball
They're going
back
to call
here.
a
No, it's
foul there on Pavlik, which
20 seconds left for Friendship to get the ball up the field.
that's honestly a smart foul there by Pavlik. It probably waste 10 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, excellent foul.
Which you think that's wastes probably 10 seconds, which you think is good, but
That's the ball out. With 5 seconds to go, Middle Creek seem to have got the best over their opponents here today, and that'll seal it. The final whistle goes. It's Middle Creek 3, Apex Friendship 2.
So Apex Friendship drops to 6-9 overall, 1-8 in conference play, while Middle Creek improves to 7-6-3 overall, and 5-4-1 in conference. So depending on the results of the Holly Springs game tonight, Middle could be sitting in 3rd place. So once again, your final score is 3-2 Middle Creek on senior night. Thank you for tuning into the Sports Block. We'll see you next time.